To open your hood, just below your steering column, there is a small lever. Just pull forward and it'll initially pop the hood. Then on the front of your hood, you'll need to slightly raise up. It won't open, so right inside to the left of the crease, you'll feel a small lever. Pull it to the right, and then you'll be able to lift the hood up. This is the lever that is hidden underneath of the hood. That will release it, and you'll be able to do what you need to do. To check your oil, you will need a clean towel, paper towel, something to wipe your oil on, and you don't mind getting oil on it. This yellow handle here pulls straight out, and you'll have some oil already on the stick that's going to be stirred up by the motor running, so you need to remove that, give it a good little wipe, clean this guy off. Now that it's good and clean, I can show you what we're looking for. On the stick here, you'll see some cross hatches. From the bottom of the stick, there's this mark to this mark. That should be 1 quart of oil of difference. So the goal is to have it within these markings. If it's in those markings, it will be fine. If you're below these markings, you'll need to add oil. From the bottom mark to the top mark to fill this up should be 1 quart of oil. So now that we've wiped the stick off, you can put it right back into the dipstick tube, slide it all the way down, remove it back out, and now you'll have oil on the stick again. In this case, it is above the crosshatch marks, which means it is slightly above the full mark. Typically, that's not the goal, but you can see where it's dry at the middle of that, right above it. This is still acceptable. We don't need to drain any oil. If it was further up onto the rod, I would suggest draining some down. This one just happens to be topped off a little over the top. We can put the stick back into the car. And that's all you need to do to check your oil. If you need to add oil, you'll remove this cap. On the cap, it actually tells you that this vehicle takes OW20, the Dexos D. So be sure that you put the recommended oil viscosity into the engine. In order to add oil, you can place a funnel if necessary, or if you're careful, you might be able to get away with just pouring straight into the hole here. This is not a fluid that you fill all the way up. As mentioned on the checking your oil, that's all you need is what's on that stick. If it is over full, you may hurt the efficiency of the motor and possibly do some damage. If it's under, you can definitely do a lot of damage.